Hi guys, it's me again. Okay, let's try another video. This is round 2, multiplying fractions. But this time we're going to multiply mixed numbers. Dun dun dun. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Now, anytime I multiply a mixed number, a good practice is to change it into an improper fraction or a fraction greater than 1. So let's start. 2 3/4 times 5 wholes. Okay, go ahead and pause your video now. Hopefully you have a piece of paper and a pencil handy. If you don't, go get one. So pause your video so you can try this problem with me. Ready? Go. Ready? Okay. So, like I said, let's change the mixed number of 2 3/4 into an improper fraction. How do we do that? Well, let's multiply the numerator times the whole number and add, multiply the denominator times the whole number and add the numerator. So what is 4 times 2? Well, that's 8. And 8 plus 3, 8, 11/4. Remember from the first video that you guys just watched and had to suffer through? What do we do with a whole number when we are multiplying fractions? Think of Mrs. Greenberg. Oh yeah, put it over the number 1. Okay, so go ahead and figure that out. Remember, no common denominators. Just multiply straight across. Or this way, nope, this way. 11 times 5, 55 over 4. Is that my final answer? Yes. But what can I do with that? It is an improper fraction. So what can I do with that? That's right. I can change it into a mixed number. How do we do that? We divide. Let me get another color, and I'm going to try to squeeze this guy into the corner up here. Let me move my face to this side. And let's see if we can squeeze him in up here. 4, nope, I lost you. Okay, 4 divided by 55. Now, luckily, I don't have to figure out how many times 4 goes into 55 because my divisor 4 is smaller than the number in the tens place. 4 is smaller than 5. Therefore, it goes in 1 time. 1 times 4 is 4, and subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. Carry down the 5. That was a pretty arrow. Can 4 multiply by something to get to a product of 15? No, but I can get close. If I multiply 4 times 3, 4 times 3 is 12. Subtract. Do I have remainders when I am creating mixed numbers? No. My remainder becomes my numerator, and my divisor becomes my denominator. You got that? All right. Therefore, that was cool. 55/4 is equivalent or equal to the mixed number 13 3/4. Now, remember, in class, you always have to pay attention to see if I'm making any errors, because kiddos are always catching me on errors, because I am a human being and I make errors. So if I have made a mistake on this video, please let me know ASAP. Okay, we are going to try one more, and then I will give you a few more hints about hours of sound, your math assignment, and then I will let you go and get to work. So we're going to try one more. Let's do 1 1/2 times 4 5/6. Okay, I'll give you a moment to write that down, so go ahead and pause the video and write down your equation. And instead of pressing the play button, you can actually try to change those mixed numbers to improper fractions on your own instead of waiting for me. So you're welcome to do that. Now, okay, we're back. Okay, so let's start with the 1 1/2. I would like to change that to an improper fraction by multiplying 1 times 2, which gives me the number 2, plus the numerator 1, which is 3. Therefore, 1 1/2 is equivalent to 3 halves. Okay, what about the next mixed number, 4 5/6? Well, let's do 6 times 4, 24, plus 5, 29, 6. Okay, whoa, this looks hard and confusing. How in the world am I going to find a common denominator? Oh, I don't have to. I just multiply straight across. If you don't know what I am talking about, please refer to the previous video, and it will remind you how to multiply fractions. Here we go. 29 times 3. So I need to multiply this way, and that color is not going to work for me. Well, why not? Let's try yellow. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to start with my denominator, because that one's easy. The one that's a little bit trickier for me is the 29 times 3. So I can use repeated addition and add 29 3 times. Or I can speed up the process if I know how to do the algorithm. 3 times 9 is 27, I think. Carry the 2. 3 times 2 is 6, 7, 8. 87. 87 twelfths. Okay, so let's go ahead and you can catch up at this time. I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Also erase this. And I will go ahead and enter in my answer. Whoop. 87 twelfths up here. All right. Shall I leave my answer 87 twelfths? Probably not. What do we do? Right. You're correct. Change it into a mixed number. Let's pick a different color. Purple. 12. How many times do you go into 87? Let's see. Okay, well, I know 12 times 5 is 60. 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 7 is 84. Let me just double check. Okay, so let's say 12 goes into 87 7 times. with 3 left over. So 7 and 3/12. But always ask yourself, can it be reduced? Can it be reduced? Find the factors and reduce the 3/12. Okay. My factors of 3 are 1 and 3, and that's it. It's a prime number, so it can only be multiplied by 1 and itself. The factors of 12, 1 and 3, nope, excuse me, 1 and 12, I was jumping ahead. 3 and 4, 2 and 6. Is there a common factor? There is. Yay! 3. Okay, so let's divide this guy by 3. What is 3 divided by 3? 1. And 12 divided by 3? 4. So my final answer is 7 and 1/4. How'd you do? We're okay? Yeah? If you watched the Khan Academy videos and you tried to watch the Go Math or Think Central videos, I know those required Adobe Flash Player, but I also put on a YouTube video by another teacher. If you have watched those videos and you've been practicing at home, then you may have already been multiplying mixed numbers. I had a student take a picture of her work and they sent it in to me. Mom sent it in to me through Teams. So she watched the video, and then, oh, I can't really see that. Can we focus? No. Well, anyhow, she watched the video. She took notes. And she was able to learn how to multiply mixed numbers. Okay, so before I sign off here, I want to give you a few hints on the hours of sound. It is about a man named Viaja. It is on Teams, and it is the final activity we're doing for multiplying mixed numbers. Then we will do 1 week on dividing fractions, and then we will hit volume. We will hit volume so that you are ready for 6th grade, and maybe throw in some shapes here and there. So Viaja is about a young man who has an MP3 player. This is an MP3 player, and it holds music. So on Teams, am I still sharing my screen? Let's see. Were you able to see that? Here's the MP3 player. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think you were able to see that. This is an MP3 player, and it holds music. So on Teams, if you go to Teams, and you click on Assignments, you will find an assignment called Multiplying Mixed Numbers. Click on it. This is what you will see. So there's a video called Multiplying Mixed Numbers, a video called Another Multiplying Mixed Numbers, and an activity called Hours of Sound. So you just go here, you open Hours of Sound, and you will write down your answers on a piece of paper that you have at home. Okay, so here's Viaja. Viaja loves music and listens to his favorite songs on his MP3 player. Viaja has 4 hours of music on his MP3 player. Jazz makes up 1/6 of the total time. Now think about what you've been doing with fractions. What have you been doing with fractions? Multiplying them. So perhaps for 1a, you can multiply the whole number times the fraction to see how many hours of jazz are on his MP3 player. Okay. Does he have more than 1 hour of jazz on his MP3 player or less than 1 hour? Then continue with each problem. I see whole numbers and fractions. So since I've been studying whole numbers and fractions, that probably means that I'm going to multiply the whole numbers and the fractions. Okay, so let me close this assignment. On Thursday, we are going to meet, see if I can maximize that. We're going to meet on Teams under assignments. We're meeting on Thursday, April 9th at 3 o'clock. Here's your ID and your password. We will talk about hours of sound, and if you solved some of the problems, you can share your answers with us. If you want to check with me before Thursday to make sure that you're doing the answers or the problems correct, I can check your answers with you. I am available for you at all times, kiddos. You just need to email me or text me. You know my email address. If you need to contact me directly, I can be reached at area code 559. Actually, since this is going on YouTube, I probably shouldn't put my cell phone number. Ask your mom and dad. It's in Class Dojo. Okay, so that's all for now. Before I go, I'm going to try to make another basket. If you can see that basketball hoop behind me. I'm done with my notes for today. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer than last time. Wish me luck. Kobe. Well, at least I hit the door that time. Better luck next time. See you guys on Thursday. Bye.